Hello fellow collectors, welcome to the 2022 collection video. A bit late this year, but I have been waiting on my display for Star Wars, but still I'm having problems, but we can't wait any longer, so we're going to go ahead with it. I can't do any music because of copyright, so I will be talking just a little bit through it, any custom pieces, and but any more questions you want to know about it, then please free to ask. So without any further ado, let's have a look at the collection, shall we? Right, sorry about the blue lighting, that's exactly how it is. Bit of custom work there by Brent Little, bringing out more detail on the Demon Batman. Absolutely brilliant. And then working our way down, you obviously got from Princess Bride, old Wesley, and from the wall. Django Unchained. Really quite like that film. And then from Resident Evil, both of these figures. This one here is a Hot Toys head sculpt, but it was custom, and the whole suit is custom as well. Really, it took me years to get hold of that. My mate finally sold it to me when he was selling it up at a really good price, so really chuffed with that. Right, sorry about the glare on this one. These are the some Terminators I got. I can't open the door because I've got something in front of it, but really pleased to have them. And then something my missus owns, I will just put the light on for a bit of look. I do collect only movie figures. I know I have got a few TV series, but this one is obviously one from Game of Thrones, but she really liked it, so she got it. And of course she wanted to put it in here. Thank you. Right, let's have a look at the only Star Wars little setup we got. This is what the hold up was. You probably noticed from my other videos, but the backdrop and base here, made of metal, made by Jazz Inc. Dioramas. I didn't sit it up properly, it came down and it broke the lightsaber. Sent it off to get repaired, it's been repaired, but it's stuck with the Philippine post at the moment. It's taking ages. I am going to get another one as well, so I'll have a spare, but if you want to know what it actually looked like, then if you look on the TV screen there, that's what it actually looked like. But I have done a video of it, so hopefully that will all be fully displayed very soon anyway. And then we get onto my little, the obviously dark side of Anakin with a light up lightsaber, but the head sculpt, it's been redone, repainted, plus the hair, it's all been the hair's rerouted, everything. It's absolutely stunning piece, one of the best out there. Wasn't cheap. Andrew Whale, a friend of mine, only lives not that far away from me, sold it to me with a fair few others as well, but really happy on that one. The backdrop there, I know it doesn't look right at the bottom, but backdrop and base are doing another one, so it totally fills out that space. And then we come on to another one everybody wants. And you can see I like a lot of the baddies. And then another one from the TV series, and the only goodies I got from the Star Wars. Just absolutely love these pieces. Still not even seen it, but I do like the designs. Okay, alright, let's work. Yeah, got the ones on the top shelf. As you can tell, I'm running out of space here, so there's going to be probably a lot more going as time goes on. Old G.I. Joe's there, but I will be looking to sell some. So here we come. Still a very sought after figure, that one. But a lot of people complaining about the pleather peeling away and everything else. It all depends on the dry humid, but also I do believe if you get UV light coming into the room, it does destroy the pleather. A lot of people say they look after it by rubbing stuff on it and whatever. I've never done any of that, and none of my pleather is peeling, nothing on any of my figures. But I've blocked out the whole window, so no UV light gets in here. It's one of the biggest answers to everybody's problems, is UV light is a problem. So look at these. Managed to get these at a really good price as well. Long sold out on the Robocop. Absolutely love those pieces. And then of course, yeah, these. Yes, that is the Ben Chao head sculpt. I absolutely love them. All the Hot Toys there. Okay, then you've got that one is from a film, but the ones behind are all from the game and whatever else. So you can tell I am so queued up for space here, so there'll be quite a lot going up and getting rid of. And then you got Snake Plissken there, and then of course you got all the gods, the Egyptian gods, and I just absolutely love these. Really good price, but the detail on them is just incredible. The amount of detail. I've already done a video of how a lot of these bases interlock. There's something about them I really do like. And then my second ever Hot Toys, yeah, it's the Tumbler. I mean, that stayed away in the box for about 1.5 years until I found someone that could make a display for it in Mortal Cases and Displays. Got quite a few of these. I actually bought a lot of the bodies. They're actually from the Armory. I know they come out. And then of course you got this lot here. Don't exactly go together, but it's just literally finding space. And got a bit of Harry Potter there. I mean, the head sculpt on that one is really good. Lord Voldemort. And yes, that is the Hot Toys King Leonidas. Stunning piece. Really expensive, really hard to get hold of. But if you ever went over to Germany, you could pick him up for so cheap. He's not very appreciated over in Germany at all. Eric Draven, the Crow. Another one that belongs to the missus. And then you got one from Pop Toys, which is Elizabeth from the Golden Years. Just look at the detail in that armour. Beautiful. And they got the head sculpt just right as well. Beautiful piece. Then we work our way up. From AVP, the Predators. And even that piece there, done by Dave Atpro. The spear with the head. But yeah, this is the actual base itself is actually a Sideshow G.I. Joe base. I've just taken off the other bits and pieces. I had the backdrop done by Backdrop and Bases. But there's something else that could be added in a couple of weeks. I will do a video of it. Some aliens. It's going to look quite stunning actually if I can get hold of them. Right, let's work further down. Yeah, the Hot Toys Blade. Obviously from Blade Trinity. And then Blitzway Zorro. A lot of Blitzway figures I find are going up in price all the time. They only do so many. And that's a Mr. Z horse if anyone wants to know. But yeah, absolutely stunning piece. I still like that figure. It still holds the test of time. And then of course you've got your Lord of the Rings. That is an ACI Aragon, which I still feel is the best one out there, because Bbs Toys still can't seem to get him right. But the rest of them Bbs Toys. Though in art we'll be doing, obviously they do the new Gandalf, which I have got in pre-order, but they will be doing Legless and Aragon, which I'd be very interested in. There's the Legless there. I was going to get him all custom up. I think I know someone who can do it for me. His hair. And then of course you've got the others. And that one was custom as well. And then coming to the bottom shelf, some more Terminators. Side, that DX13 battle damage one, my favourite, best one out there. Absolutely stunning piece. That was another present by the missus. You have to get that bike. Okay, let's have a look at. And here we go, the Justice League team. That cape there, done by Jackson. That cloak there, done by Unreal Customs. And that cape done by Royal Customs as well. And it's just the whole team. And then just look at that, Marco did the head on that one, with the hair, the beard, redone it. Not cheap, but absolutely stunning. Absolutely love that one. And yeah, Cyborg there is only a statue. I re-chromed him, but I have got the two. I've got two more ones from Hot Toys on order. And then of course you got the rooftop done by IC Custom. Which is absolutely brilliant. Of course, the backdrop at the back by Backdrop and Bases. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. I had nowhere to put his head, so I've put it on there. Another trophy for him. Okay, let's work our way down. Right, now you come to the Predators. Right, a lot of people actually like this when I have visitors. It's really simple stuff that you can buy in shops. Just look for bits and pieces. I mean, some of it's made for fish tanks, but there's other bits and pieces that you can just literally buy from other shops, and it just makes a great display. I really quite like this. It does actually stand out, the green. The backdrop at the back is actually kind of a paper poster. But it just gives it that depth. I just think it looks magnificent. So yeah, I really like this display. Just nowhere else to put it. It's so big. And then working our way down, you got the Mark 6. And this one is the actual die cast. I've sold nearly all my plastic now. But this actual display itself is very heavy. And then something new to the collection, both battle damage, Thanos and the Mark 85. I just thought it's just unique. I know I said I wouldn't get any more Marvel, but I just had to get these two. I mean, I saw this one in someone else's collection, not the battle damage but the clean look, and I just thought it just looked amazing. So I had to get the battle damage one just to go with the 85. But it just looks like, oh my god, what are you doing? And then as we work down, of course there's been a video on this, which is obviously the Hulkbuster Diorama display. The only one ever done in the world, because obviously the Hulkbuster is a huge piece. But yeah, there is a video on this. I'm sorry if I can't get too much of a wide shot because I've got displays behind me. But there is a video totally on this, and it is stunning. When you come here, I mean, obviously that explosion there really does sort of set it out. But yeah, great piece, and the amount of work he's done on that just to fit it all into that small space there. Okay, let's work on. And then you got Magnificent, another one owned by the missus. She was looking to sell that and I told her not to. And then all this is just a kit bash of John Wick. I've actually got the proper one, but that did fit there until I got him. And then you got the Mark 1 Iron Man 2.0, and then you got, of course, from the first Avenger, that nice little setup. And working your way down, all the Hot Toys quarter scales of Dark Knight trilogy. I mean, this one's a stunning piece. Always loved that. It's got a Tony Meyer cape on it. This head sculpt will be sent away to Alan Glazius because he does an amazing job on these quarter scales, and I will be sending it to him. But at the moment, I don't trust the Philippine post. That's why I'm still waiting for my Darth Maul lightsaber. So I'll be doing that later on in the year. And then working down a little bit more Lord of the Rings, Malphazon, and that is an actual ACI ring raff, so it's all made of metal on a Ams Toys horse, steed as they call it. But yeah, absolutely love it. And so I'm a little bit of a fan of Lord of the Rings. Working our way up, and then we go Judge Dredd. I did actually have two of him, but I sold one off because a lot of people were looking for him. And this diorama here is done by Julian Chao. Does a lot of stuff, all handmade. And that's my DX12, my very first Hot Toys. That's what started it all. And then I just a custom Joker I made up with some of the pieces from the DX11. But yeah, great. If you ever want something like that, just get in touch with Julian Chao. He actually's got his own YouTube channel as well. And then we come here to the Hot Toys Armory, and a little setup here. And I noticed another YouTuber used this copied this little display here. I don't mind. I find it quite of honour when people actually copy my ideas here. But yeah, even the chessboard there, all individual pieces, fantastic. Right, I know I said I collect film, but I do like my Batman, so I can't resist this from the Arkham Knight. Absolutely love it. I'm even contemplating whether to get the Harley Quinn from there as well, because I still think she's really nice, but I'm still not sure yet. But yeah, I absolutely love these pieces. And then working their way down, it's just literally finding the space for all these now. That is the original Two-Face. Right, okay, now let's work on to the next one. I did turn out the light on this one because there's going to be reflections. I can't actually take the lid off, not without a lot of trouble, because these display cases are very heavy. But it is the team there from the Avengers. If you can actually see any of them. But yeah, very nice little display there. My little homage to them. And then a couple of quarter scales with a couple of 1/6. There's the Mark 7, he is plastic, that one. He was my very first Iron Man. One of many. I have sold a lot off, I must admit, I've sold a hell of a lot off. But yeah, I just, this bleeding camera. But those two displays, absolutely love them. And then you might recognise this display, had the bat in, sold the bat. It's gone to a friend of mine over in Dublin in Ireland. And now I've got these figures inside. Sorry if there's reflection on there, but that Wonder Woman, I did a video on her, she is stunning. I had to have somewhere to put her. But yeah, this Harley Quinn is absolutely fantastic. The missus wasn't sure when I said I bought her, but then when she saw her in person, she absolutely loves her now. It's one of her favourite figures actually. But yeah, that display itself, done by Immortal Cases and Displays, like he's done most of my custom ones. But that Wonder Woman is fantastic. Right, okay. So here we go. There's the Mark III. And working down to the Damn Toys Godfather Vito Corleone. Absolutely fantastic piece. I might put him in the chair. Got one of his hoods just about picking up the phone in the background. If you want to know what figure that was, that is actually Bruce Wayne. Just a bit of cheating there. And then we come down to here. This display here, I absolutely love it. Done by Marcel. And even the bullets on the floor, the rocks, just, he's done a really good job there. Fantastic. It is the Hot Toys Neo, the full metal customs, glasses, brilliant. Then we come down to this display here. It's a 3-wall backdrop and base, done by Backdrop and Bases. So yeah, get in touch if you're looking for something like that. And then you get this one from The Hobbit, Thranduil here. Very hard to get hold of. There was only 600 of him made worldwide, so he is really hard to get hold of now. Alright, so the missus fucking absolutely loves that piece. And then you got the ones from Underworld, from Star Race. Victor is okay. Marcus, he's actually a statue, so he does look stunning, but Celine there, not the best. But yeah, but I do like those films. And then we come, of course, let me see if I can turn on a bit more light for this one. Hold on. There you go. So there you go. In the background, you got different film going in the background. You can have blood running down. You can have thunder, lightning. You have all sorts going in the background. Even their faces pop up as well. You've probably seen some of the videos I've done on it. The ceiling made by Backdrop and Bases, but the whole diorama made by IC Custom. Unbelievable what he's done there. Fantastic. This was my grail of my collection. But the actual figure done by Marco, who also did Aquaman's head. I mean, look at that one. Just fantastic. He done I think about 6 of these. Mine was the only one that was all got black on it and everything else, because I wanted him, he's just come back from battle and he's just found out his wife had killed herself. But even down to these, look, the candlesticks, just unbelievable detail. So staying on the Dracula thing a bit, yeah, you all know these. That lamp is actually made by Full Metal Customs before Redman Toys copied it. And then a few people have asked me about the wolf. That is the Mr. Z wolf, best around. The detail, fantastic. I'm working down Hot Toys, the old 89. Brilliant piece, you all know about these anyway. Fantastic pieces to have. I'm working a little bit down, you've got obviously Doctor Strange. And then working down to Achilles and Hector from Troy. I mean, the story, the film was lovely to watch, but historically a load of bullshit. Of course, you got Dr. Ock, and that was the first piece made by IC Custom ever done when he first started out. But yeah, quite like that bit. And there's another one. It's hard to get hold of, the Mark IV Secret Project. It's quite a nice piece to have actually. Cost a fair bit. And then you got Hella. Now, obviously it's the Hot Toys one with that head sculpt. I did do a video on her, quite detailed. So if you want to know more about it, just get into that. And then from Pop Toys, yeah, I had this one. I mean, the detail on the sheath there. Brilliant. Now if they did more from this line, Kingdom of Heaven, I'm well up for it. I'm definitely going to buy them. So let's just hope we do. And then of course I just did a video, done a couple of videos on this one. Steve from IC Custom will be doing some more of these bases. Be a Nightmare Batman, so he might still have some left up for pre-order. He's only doing 25, so get your order in quick. And then one from his personal collection that he sold me. It's a one-off, and it's absolutely stunning. I bought this for the missus. He sold me the whole lot at the price that would have cost me just for the DX05. So he sold me the whole lot for it. Unbelievable. Really appreciate that, because I absolutely really love that piece. And then another one he's done, the old Bat Vault. Also did a video on this not that long ago. But yeah, great. And then of course you got Sweeney Todd, Hot Toys. You either like him or you don't. It's one of those, bit like Marmite. Okay, let's go on to the next lot in the Adidas, and that's my DX11. Absolutely love that figure. Never did have his head sculpt custom. I'm quite happy with that. But the little diorama that I put together for him, I have done a video on that one. And then this one, a complete custom piece, Dr. Henry Jones Sr. Absolutely fantastic. And this one again sold to me by Andrew Whale. And then it's all lit up in there. But I absolutely love that piece. It's one of my favourites in my collection actually. I really love him. And then of course you got from the Gladiator line. That's not a great one of the General there, but as the Gladiator he's fine. And I did a video on that one in the back. Very heavy figure. And you got the DX06 in there. Right, just let me say, IC Custom, there was a diorama he did for this for someone else a couple of years ago. I actually saw it, always remembered it, and now I want him to do one for me. So in August he's going to start one for me. It's going to be stunning, absolutely brilliant. It's something to look out for. And so you know, one of the things I'm going to be done by IC Custom. But yeah, I'll get that one started in August. Okay, one I get asked about a lot is this one. It was made by a company called Madbox. They did the diorama with the whole display. It all was supposed to light up. I put extra lights in it. The company is no longer around. This one, out of all the stuff that they made, would have been the hardest to get. Stuart, a friend of mine, sold me this one, and I've never got rid of it. I absolutely love it. If you want something like this now, it's not too difficult. You just have to get it custom made or make it one yourself. It's not going to be that difficult, but I absolutely love this piece. I have got a few other things from Madbox, but I've since put them away because they take up too much space. But this one I will never put away. I absolutely really love it. Okay, a new one to the collection. Another Blitzway figure, Carlito, from Carlito's Way, and I'm glad to get him. Got him off Steve from IC Custom. It came from his own personal collection, and yeah, love him. And the only one I've got from Big Chief Studios. Lovely figure, great head sculpt. I didn't like Flash. My only disappointed is that Big Chief Studios do use the shittiest bodies underneath, but the clothes made by Bbs Customs are absolutely beautiful. But I want this one of the actor Max. He's, you know, great actor, so I'm really glad to have that in the collection. Okay, hopefully we're coming near to the end here now. So a few from the Iron Mans. I know not a lot of people like the old Whiplash, but I absolutely love it. I think the engineering that's gone into that is stunning. Not many figures can actually wow me as soon as you open up the box. I mean, once you have them display, yeah, a lot of figures can wow you, but actually wow you from when I first opened the box, and that one did. It is very heavy, but these one I really do like. As out of all the Iron Mans, my personal opinion, I still feel the Mark 46 is going for lots of money now, because everyone's recognising he's one of the best Iron Mans out there. I don't care how many more, what else they come out with, but you can't beat the Mark 46. And then the die-cast Mark 1 War Machine. Stunning figure. Christ, did he go up in price. And then from Pop Toys, I know they're doing more from the Last Samurai line, but these are the three I'm getting. They're the only three I'm having because of space. Even though I do like the new one they're coming out with, Bob. But absolutely love this one. And then of course you got Nathan there. But very, very well detailed. Unbelievable. But I really hope they do more now from the Kingdom of Heaven line. And then of course you got your few of your Iron Mans. I should be looking ready to sell. Though I do like the Mark 50 there. Unbelievable. Really nice piece. Even though the Mark 46 is the best in my eyes. Not everyone's opinion, but there you go. And then gotta look at maybe to break down this piece, this display, just to create more space now. Okay, now let's look on to this piece. This is the Enter Bay Leon. Someone had him up for a really good price on Facebook a good few years ago. As soon as I saw it, I bought it straight away. And because he just would have gone. So many people were disappointed to miss out on him. Was just lucky enough to see it first. And then of course you got the one from James Bond. Have to have a Bond in the collection, don't you? And then the Hot Toys John Wick. My God, the amount of money I've spent on this figure. Not to mention how much I actually spend on that box. It does all open up. There is a video on it from Full Metal Customs. Then a Mr. Z Dog. Not to mention the Crow Customs belts. Done a video on all those. And then the custom head sculpt from JK Customs. So there's a lot of money looking there. Might not look like it, but there's a hell of a lot of money spent there. Probably the most I spent on ever one figure, but I love the John Wick film, so good. There we go, on to the Alita. Right, the only figure that I've got a double of, except for when I get Cyborg in. And then JK Customs hair sculpt. I have done a video on that, but I just absolutely love these two. I have got the double pack on order that's going to come, so there's going to be a special display for all four, set in 4 different designs, to the 4 different looks. So yeah, but like I said, there's videos on a lot of these custom works if you go through them. A little bit more from Lord of the Rings, and then one that a lot of people want, the Witch King. He does look special. Yeah, managed to get him for a good price. It's a matter of being patient, but you try and find one at the moment. I'm sure Amos Toys or a lot of other companies would end up start doing them, because a lot of other companies can do Lord of the Rings now, because obviously it's owned by Amazon, and Amazon seem to be destroying Lord of the Rings. And then you've got a few more Marvel or Iron Mans as well. The Mark 45, I really like that one as well. But and then you come to the last piece of the collection, another one by IC Custom. It is the Bbs Batmobile Display, soon to be called the Justice League Display, really. If you see, this is where I'm putting another one of those cyborgs in, but absolutely stunning. It is the biggest display in the collection. It takes up so much room. It's right in the middle, and I must admit, it is a stunning piece. So one cyborg in this display and the other one up in the Justice League display. But I mean, so many artists working here. I mean, both of the capes are done by Unreal Customs, and then you got the diorama made by IC Customs, the Batmobile done by Jazz Inc. Dioramas, and then you got the case itself made by Immortal Cases and Displays. Absolutely beautiful. Jesus, did that take a lot to set up and organise. But yeah, this one does get a special mention on that. But yeah, well, that is it for this year, and a lot more difference from last year, so I hope you like. And there will be a lot of changes for next year's one, and hopefully not as late as this year. Okay then, thanks for watching. Cheers.